Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Ashley, and I am back with a get ready with me / makeup tutorial on this look I am currently wearing. I know it's been a minute and I say that every time I come on here, but honestly, life has just been something else lately. But the important thing is that I'm here right now. I'm really excited about filming something again. Whenever I walk away from doing this, I find that I miss it so much, and I think that's why my channel is like always been around, but like sporadically. So here we are. This look for me is kind of a go-to. I don't wear it that often, but when I'm feeling a little more like sultry and I want to wear something a little darker, a little more like va va boom, this is what I go for. Thank you guys so much for being here and watching with the absences and everything, and let's just get into how this face was made. So I have already primed my face and my eyelids, and I think we're ready to go. So for the eyes today, I think I'm just going to be using the Kat Von D Metal Matte Palette. This huge thing here. Looks a little something like this. It's kind of got everything in it, so I love it. Just taking a fluffier blending brush, I'm just going to kind of work on like sculpting and shaping the eye. So I'm going to go into the shade Suede. To be completely honest, putting makeup on right now feels so weird because I haven't worn any in like 5 days. I'm gonna try and scoot you guys a little closer here. Okay, so maybe now you can actually see what I'm doing. Personally, I feel like I'm in a funk right now. Like, I don't really know what I'm supposed to be doing in life. And for any of the other like creative minds out there, I think it's really hard to step away from something that you're good at. For me, writing has always been my outlet to kind of like get it out of my system, I don't know, work through my problems. And also like YouTube, for example, was something that really engaged that creative side of me. So when I stepped away from it for a while, I feel like I kind of like forgot who I was, and I was just so caught up in being busy working and doing that whole adult thing. So now that I have more free time to kind of just like do what I want and I don't know, really evaluate like where I'm at, I'm realizing that walking away from things that make me happy ultimately like screws me in the end. Anyways, not to get too crazy deep on you there, but today for this eyeshadow look, I wanted to do something kind of like smoky and dark but still stay matte, use a winged liner. It's just something I haven't done in a while. It's gonna be a little purple and plumish, so we'll see how that turns out. I'm going into the color Velvet, and for some reason I really like these colors. I don't know why. It's not because I'm wearing a purple top today. And I'm just taking this in the outer part of my eye. Now, because this is such a dark shade, obviously, I'm going to be keeping a very clean blending brush nearby, and I'll show you what I'll do with it in a second. Basically, all I'm doing right now is focusing on getting the color down on that outer part of my eye, and then we will go from there. So the purple is down. Now I'm going to take this MAC 217, which is clean, and I'm just going to use this to buff out the edges. So I'm kind of taking into my crease, but really focusing on like those outer edges, especially this outer corner over here. Okay, and then I'm gonna go back in, pack on some more of that Velvet shade. And then back with the mostly clean brush, I'm just gonna kind of, and then go back in and blend that all out again. Doing your eyeshadow this way is really just going to help build the color, blend it out, but it's going to make sure that it doesn't look crazy or choppy or weird. It's just going to look flawless and blended out and perfect. This is also a great technique in just getting your eyeshadow where you want it to go, because if you're, going in with this brush, packing it down and then trying to blend it out, you're gonna have so much extra shadow on the brush that it's not gonna be precise. It's just gonna kind of blend everywhere and you're gonna have like a black eye. You know what I mean? Like, it's not gonna look cute. So keep a clean brush around at all times, especially if you're trying to, do smokier, darker looks. I'm gonna go back into that bone shade, which we used to set our lid in the beginning. I'm just gonna so now I think I'm going to attempt some winged liner. I haven't worn eyeliner in a hot minute. I really do like this liner. This is from Tarte. It's the Maneater liquid liner. It's a felt tipped pen, and honestly it works really well. I'm going to try and create a good wing. We shall see how it turns out. Okay, so there's one. Not bad, not bad. Let's see if we can get them to match. Okay, so this eye definitely has a little more kick to it, but what are you gonna do? If you are somebody who can get your eyeliner completely even every time, like, please teach me, because shit's hard. Alright, I am going to apply some mascara now. If you guys have seen like any of my videos, you know I'm very dedicated to the Clump Crusher from CoverGirl, but recently I got a little mini of the Diorshow mascara, and I really like it. I am going to apply falsies. Now, when I said that I hadn't worn makeup in like 5 days, I haven't worn lashes in, it's had to have been like a week and a half since I've even seen eyelashes. So let's do this. My god, I remember the days where it would literally take me like 20 minutes to put on false lashes, and it was the most frustrating, awful experience ever. I'm like, why am I doing this to myself? And now here I am, and it's like boom boom, done, no problem. So practice makes perfect. If you believe it, you can do it. So it is officially time to move on to the face. I am going to kind of color correct and brighten my under eye inner corner situation. I don't know why I have so much darkness, because I'm sleeping a lot lately. This is the Becca under eye brightener, corrector, I don't know what it's called. So now that my eyes look a little less dead, shake this baby up. I look insane. I look like I've just rubbed mustard on my face. My body is just like weirdly tanned right now. I am going to conceal. I'm using the Shape Tape from Tarte. This is in the shade medium light, I think. It's funny because I haven't been wearing makeup lately, like I said, and that makes me just want to wear it like that much more. Last night I was laying in bed and I was like, I really need to film a video tomorrow. Like, I have not sat down and done my makeup, let alone sat down in front of the camera and done my makeup in a while. Be sitting here in this chair, putting on my face. The thing is, when I'm not wearing makeup, I'm not filming, I'm still like watching YouTube videos relating to beauty products, whatever. So the drive is still there. Like, I still love the beauty world and makeup and all that, but sometimes I just get into like a weird place where I don't have time personally to like do this whole thing, or even just like have the need to sit down and like do my makeup, because some days, let me tell you, not wearing anything at all feels so damn good. So moral of the story is that it does feel good to sit down and like put on makeup some days, especially when you haven't been wearing it for the past, you know, however long. All right, we are officially foundation and concealed. I am going to bake my under eyes and other areas of the face. Cannot drop everything, that would be great. Oh god, this powder is a mess. Oh, I don't want to do this in this shirt. So I didn't get any powder on me, but it is all over my desk right now. Like, this Morphe palette sitting next to me is covered. Look at her, she's covered. Brows, 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 brows. I'm kind of trying out just using powder in my brows and like setting it with a gel. So I'm using the shade Crave. This is just a black from the Naked Basics palette. One day I just used powder instead and was like, wow, this looks so much like more natural. I'm not gonna say it looked natural, but it looked better, you know. So brows are on. I feel a lot more like a human being again. Alright, so I'm just setting them with some of the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Another hair. Wipe that ish away. And then just any leftover powder that's on that brush from wiping away the bake, I just like to kind of press into my skin. Now we are going to contour, which has become like one of my favorite steps lately. I picked up the Becca by Chrissy Teigen palette a while ago. I did a full review on it. The one product I love in this above the rest is the bronzer shade, and I actually love this for contouring. To contour today, I'm using the NARS Ita brush. It's just so easy. Like, this brush makes contouring so easy. You really just want a brush that's going to make it easy for you. This is such a good option. Just along my jawline, you know, hide that double chin action that nobody wants. And then, using a bit of a different brush. Alright, so I'm popping into another Kat Von D palette. This is the Shade and Light Face Contouring Palette. I'm just going to take a bit of the yellow banana powder in there and just go under the eyes with this. Boom. One product I've been loving the hell out of because the color of this bronzer is phenomenal is the Butter Bronzer from Physicians Formula. For blush, I am using NARS Goulue. Is that how you say it? Goulue. This was like the VIB Rouge gift when you finally hit that like big, you've spent too much money prize at Sephora. So blush, check. Now I don't know what I do know what highlighter I want to use. This is not by the books, but totally you can do this at any time. There's an eyeshadow in this metal matte palette that we use on the eyes that is such a crazy, beautiful, blinding highlight. I'm going to somehow, because the pan is like this big and the brush is like here, I'm sorry, but using the mirror on that palette, it's like this big, is a little intense for me. I can't. I cannot. Take note, Kat Von D, make glitz into a highlight, and I am going to highlight my nose now with a little detailer brush. That's exactly what this brush is called. This is the Real Techniques detailer brush. I'm going to take a bit of this dark brown liner. And then lastly, I'm going to highlight my brow bone and inner tear duct with glitz. Alright, so lastly, we have lips. I'm going to finish lining my lips with just this nude pencil from Urban Decay in the color Naked. And then I'm going to go in with the Too Faced Melted Matte Liquified Matte Longwear Lipstick. Love these things. This is the color Queen Bee. Alright guys, so that is all that I have for you today. This is how it all turned out. I think more than anything, it just adds a lot of drama to whatever look you're rocking that day. Anyways, thank you for listening to me blab. Hopefully you learned a thing or two. If you did enjoy this look and want to see more like get ready with me, chatty, makeup, whatever, I don't even know, make sure to hit that like button so I know that you do enjoy these types of videos. Also, make sure to subscribe to my channel. And if you have not yet seen them, I'm going to put my last videos over here. So thank you guys for watching so much. It's good to be back, and I love you. Mwah.